This is the video I wish I made a year ago. I'm gonna tell you a story. 14 months ago, I graduated from high school. It was alright. I had good friends and good grades. I was in clubs and even captained a sports team. There were highs and lows in between, yet it was an overall positive experience. But I definitely wouldn't call those the best 4 years of my life. During all of high school and the 14 years that preceded it, I constantly saw my parents and older sister struggle with debt and money. I felt their stress, I shared their fear, and heard their warnings, so I spent those 4 years working tirelessly to achieve my goal of attending some college on a full ride, or damn close to it. It worked. I'm going into my sophomore year and I am so happy about where I ended up, and I genuinely love my life right now. It's not perfect, but it's more than some people can dream of, and I'm grateful for that. I have a loving family, wonderful friends, an amazing boyfriend, and work that excites me. But that was after. High school was 4 years. I've been in college for 1, but there was something else in between. The summer before my freshman year of college sucked. The worst. It shouldn't have. It shouldn't have been as bad as it was. I didn't commit to a formal job, so I had a bunch of time to go on trips with friends, go to the beach, relax, and do all that stuff that teenagers are supposed to love to do. But it still sucked. Shortly after my high school graduation, I was hit with this awful feeling that I just couldn't shake. I wouldn't call it nerves. It definitely was not because I missed high school. And as somebody who has dealt with deep anxiety for years, I could tell this was different. I felt stuck in a suffocating in-between of uncertainty. After some people achieve their goals, there may be an overwhelming feeling of, now what? I worked so hard for this, now I have it. Now what? This was not a now what. I knew what was next. College was next. I was so excited to move to Hanover, but that was months away. Time was asphyxiating me. I keep a writing journal. This is an entry from last July. Pardon the cliche style. July 2nd, 2018. Liminality. I graduated high school 1 month ago today. I've been in a daze ever since. I don't at all miss it, but I do miss having structure in my life. I feel like I should say that I'm in a now what stage. You know, that moment after you achieve a major goal in your life and you feel a little tinge of sadness that the fight is over, even if you won the battle. But I don't think the now what could accurately describe the anxious feelings that have been consuming my body for the past few weeks. They're everywhere. They're in my arms and my stomach and are suffocating me from the inside out. It's not a now what. It can't be. I know what's going to come next. Summer will end in 2 more months and I'll move into my new home for the next 4 years. I'm truly more excited than I'm currently able to express in words, I promise, but it's not like I'm running to a finish line. No, I'm running into the starting blocks. It's liminality. Liminality. I found this word yesterday from a blog post that a future classmate wrote. It perfectly describes everything I've been feeling this summer. Liminality is an anthropological concept that describes the ambiguity or disorientation that occurs between major stages or periods of structure. It's that anxiety from the in-between. It's after you lose someone you love, before starting a new chapter, between major rites of passage. You see, I no longer have a high school locker, but I also don't yet have a college dorm. It's like I'm stuck in a void. It's a weird feeling. Imagine a pure white room with no doors or windows or furniture or anything. Imagine being in space so empty that you can barely see a distant star. Imagine stretching and twisting and running and screaming to find the exit that will send you back to reality. Imagine knowing that 2 doors exist somewhere, but neither are accessible. I never thought summer could be so cruel. But I'm learning. I'm learning to love and relax and be creative and explore parts of my being that I had put aside for all those years. This is the last time, for a long time, that I'll have this much freedom at my fingertips. Learning to appreciate it is proving harder than I could have ever imagined, but I at least feel comforted knowing that there's a name for everything that has been consuming my mind. Liminality. There's so much comfort in finally finding a word that describes the ache you feel. Finding a word, a diagnosis, a speakable moment that you can claim as an answer, a word that describes a feeling, but also the depth of the experience that comes with it. It's probably why I love the Dictionary of Obscure Sorrow so much. Liminality helped me. If you're stuck in an in-between, I hope this word can help you too. But remember, time will pass. That's what it does. Like and subscribe.